Greetings YouTube and welcome to another crystal opening commentary submission video today submitted by Ryan, or as I guess he's called in the game, Stevie. This is a 100% Abyss exploration video that is the ultimate example and question, was it worth it? Now, of course, with the new Abyss Nexus crystal, that really can't determine it. But I find in this scenario, if you don't get the tier 5 class catalyst that you are after, it really doesn't feel like it's worth it. But hopefully he does. I have not seen this as always, and this was submitted via direct message on Twitter, and so Twitter always compresses the heck out of your videos, but thankfully this appears to be less pixelated than normal. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. But he is showing the finality of his last fight. And this is actually, all things considered, the clearest video ever submitted to me via Twitter. So, thanks, bud. I'm not sure how you pulled that off, but you did not let the Twitter server absolutely compress your footage to the point of a VCR tape. All right, 3 hits. Gotta love that. And here comes that super exciting end screen. The one that you've been dreaming about for probably tens of thousands of units and certainly hours. Okay, so this thing automatically pops up. You got to know what to choose, and he's going with the mutant, which is fascinating. That is not the common choice, but maybe he has Doctor Doom already as a 6-star, or maybe he just feels like he could use a mutant champion more than Doom. Doom is still like 80% of the submissions for these. The data really continues to skew toward the notion that Doctor Doom is the most sought after champion in the game. Now he has a 565 Doom, but it appears that he's got Havoc. This is the rank 3 PSYLOCKE dude. How crazy is that, right? Okay, so he could also take Void to rank 3. Oh, he does have a 6-star Doctor Doom too. Okay, there we go. Now that makes sense. So that continues the notion that the people who don't go for that already have Doom. Unawakened is, fine. All right, he gets Hulk. He sent me 2 videos, by the way. He gets Hulk out of the 5-star, no big deal. Now let's open some premiums. Just kidding. Okay, now he's got 3 6-stars. These are always the warm-up to the special event. And normally you can expect some pretty mediocre champs, and this is an example of that. Not that Rocket Raccoon is a bad champion by any means, but I just don't know anybody that uses him on a daily basis. He's fun in the arena, has a really cool special too that does quite a bit of damage. But at the same time, he's just not somebody that I would ever say you should take to rank 2. And speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy, he just pulled a Gamora back-to-back, and then Angela. Now, Angela was one of the better 6-stars that was in the original 6-star basic pool. Angela and Doc Ock really took the cake, but now, you consider who's in there. And the champion, for example, that he almost landed on, which was Captain America Infinity War. And there's just no competition between who you'd rather have, a 6-star Angela or ultimately a 6-star Captain America Infinity War. Though I call him a third of the puzzle piece, where you need the champion, you need the champion awakened, and then ideally at as high a sig as possible. So when you get the champion, you can't exactly celebrate immediately, but you can be hopeful that that puzzle will eventually be completed. All right, so he goes Nexus first. That's fascinating. I'm hoping he's looking for Omega Red. Oh, he can awaken his Gambit. Magneto is in this. Domino is in this. And hey, is that both Cyclops? Kabam Mike's wet dream. Okay, so Omega Red wasn't in this. And that's probably who I would have hoped for. And maybe he's scrolling back and forth to try to make sure he didn't miss Omega Red. But Domino is a really good secondary option. He doesn't look thrilled. He looks like he's missing the champion that he hunted for. At least that's how I interpret when you go back and forth and you don't select one. So then it becomes a question, would you go Domino? Would you go Emma Frost? Would you go Magneto, right? I think Domino is the safe choice. I support that decision, but I don't think that's why he purchased that class, just based off of how much he was scrolling back and forth in the reel. All right. We have 2 now, and he could take up his Doctor Doom, right? That could be used for 6-star Doom. And the last one is a second Mystic. That always really annoys me to get the same class. But hey, maybe eventually he can get a rank 3 Doom and a rank 3 Sim Supreme. Okay. Yeah. He just needs some Mystic Catalysts. Okay, so yeah, he's got Doom, Sim Supreme, also some Tier 4 Basic. Well, Stevie / Ryan, this is a difficult question as to whether or not this was worth it. Ultimately, if your goal was Omega Red, who I think it might have been, given that that was the main champ that was missing in that Nexus crystal, you might feel as though it wasn't worth it. And certainly it is bizarre to have both of the Tier 5 class catalysts be Mystic. But at the same time, you've got some great 6-star Mystics, including Doom and Sim Supreme, and an Awakened Sim Supreme at that. So I'm sure you've got some options. And maybe you feel like it was kind of worth it and kind of not. That sort of reminds me of how Captain Bay gave me his opinion of it when he 100% explored it, given his RNG luck or lack thereof. Well, there you go, YouTube. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks as always for your crystal opening commentary submissions. I can only knock out a couple of these a day because I just kind of hit a wall, but I do my best to put some life and breathe some life into your crystal opening and hopefully give it some additional lasting historic legacy on my channel. Have a great day, YouTube. Thanks for watching.